Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Your brother, your friend is here again, Mr. Tobe. Thank you for your prayers, your well wishes, and everything. I am fully recovered now, and I am back. Uh, I believe that you have been studying on your own, and you have been making some errors and making corrections and improving and all of that. So, without further ado, we are going to start. Remember, I told you that in our next class, we are going to learn how to chat with, we are going to learn how to code with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI, and it helps us to achieve quite a lot of things, ranging from coding to personal life issues and just anything. ChatGPT can help you arrange your application later, your CV, any of that, anything at all, blogging, anything at all. You can feed it and it will give you the result. But the thing is now how to use ChatGPT. Okay, I think I have to do a course on that, on how to use ChatGPT. Right. Okay, so here we are in ChatGPT already. Here we are in ChatGPT, and as you can see, I am here. I don't have anything, so we want to start telling our ChatGPT what kind of code we want to write. All right. Okay, so we are going to start here. I've written out some commands, some prompt lines, things that we are going to tell ChatGPT to do. The first one I said, uh, I want to build a HTML site with a style.css file. So I'll be introducing you to CSS today. Like I told you, write me HTML and CSS code for header menu section that has home, about us, services, contact us, and blog. Also in menu, add an account drop down menu that has sign up and login. So if I copy this and feed it to our chat gpt, it's going to create for us two kind of codes. One is css and one is html. So as you can see, it is writing the html code already, and is writing. When it is done, our own is simple, is just to go ahead and copy it and paste. Okay, so let me talk about what is css in a bit, because it's already finishing up what is writing for us. Okay, it's telling us that this code creates a header with a navigation menu containing home, about us, services, contact us, and blog links, as well as a drop down menu for the accounts option with sign up and login links. Okay, this is just what I asked you to do. You have to know how to ask ChatGPT. Don't go and ask ChatGPT question like, "Can you do this for me?" ChatGPT has been designed to do the work. It is not, it's not a suggestive tool, whether it can help you or not. It has been designed to help you. So tell it exactly what it should do. Now back to what is css. Css would mean like a tailor who cuts clothes. After cutting the clothes, or after the measurement of the clothes, cut the clothes and sews it without button. Okay, without folding the arms, without the inner lining. Okay, so css is what we use to style our website. So I'm going to copy. So we just scroll up, and here you are going to see copy. So we're going to copy the entire of this html and go to our vs code. Okay, so here I have a folder I've created. I called it chat gpt coding. All right, so inside here I'm going to create a new file that is called index.html. Remember I told you already, you can name anything you want. Okay, so let me close these ones I have here already, and so it won't conflict us. All right, so here I'm going ahead to post what we copied from our chat gpt. This time around, you don't need to code any single line. A fresh page on your visual code, paste it, and then save. When you save it, locate the folder where you have just saved that. So our last one was saved in remember I showed you already how to check that. I showed you already how to do that. Let us go back to our VS Code and see where we saved. So just hover on your index.html and you see where it's saved. So it is saved in document html. All right, so here we go, and here is the ChatGPT coding, and this is what we have. So I want to open this with open it with Google Chrome, and we'll see what we have here. This is not looking nice, right? Why? Just like I told you in the example, tailor just finished cutting the clothes, is in pieces, we have not joined it together. So CSS is what can actually help us to style what we want to style. So we go back to our Google and go to our ChatGPT, scroll down, and you see our CSS file. Okay, so you have to copy this. Once you have copied this, you head back here. You are not going to post it here, you're not going to paste it here. Don't paste it here. Okay, come back to our code ChatGPT and create a file. This time around, call this file style.css. Okay, style.css. What's the meaning of CSS? CSS means cascading style sheets. Okay, all right, so that is what we use to style our code. Now we can now go ahead and paste it inside there and save. Okay, so let me take time and explain to you. Now if you look up here, we are having body and URL and UL. Okay, so what is this thing doing? Here is a function. It is a div that has been declared, okay, for the body, for the margin of the body. Now here is header. If we come here where we have our header, we see that we have a header declared there, and we have a class called menu. Okay, so if we go to our style, we will see we have a dot menu here. Okay, now this header means the header section that we have selected, and what's the background color, what's the color of the text that should be there, what's the padding. Okay, you can change that from here. So if you have saved this already, go back to your browser and look for that your page that you have built, and then refresh. So when you refresh, you now see that your header has a dark background, and then you have your home, your about us, your what's it called, your services, your contact us, your blog, and then your account. So when you just hover on your account, you are seeing a drop down menu. That is how easy it is to code with ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you a sample of what we are going to code today. This is what we have. I did already, and this is a sample of what we are about to build now. So at the end of this class, you'll be able to have this exactly. Okay, so let's go back to our ChatGPT again, and this time around we want to ask it to type header for us. So here again, I'll open here and I say write me another HTML and CSS code for hero section. Okay, so I'll just copy this. I'll just copy that prompt and pass it to HTML and pass it to ChatGPT, and now ask it to tell it to give me this line of code. And as we can see, it is writing the line of code without stress at all. It's writing me two set of codes. One is the HTML and the second is the CSS file. Okay, so I go ahead, and I'm not going to copy from the beginning. Don't copy this code from the beginning. The first one we did was from the beginning because that was our fresh page. That was our fresh code, right? So the last one we did stopped in a header, right? So this time around, what we are going to copy is going to be from the hero section, which is this one. So your header ended here. Now we are going to copy from section to this section. So look at section here, section open here, and section close here. So you copy this one and then copy it, go to your code, to your HTML, and then you see this header here. You are going to click it below the header, not inside the header. So you can give double space and click and paste it there, and save. If you go and check your browser, you are going to see you have your information here, but it's not styled. So how can you make it styled? You go back to your ChatGPT, and then from here is where your hero section started. Okay, so you see where hero section started here, and you copy it. You copy your hero section. Now I've copied my hero section. I'm going to my code editor, and I'm going to my style.css. Go beneath, give double space here, and then paste. When you are done pasting, go back to the website you are building and refresh, and you have something like this. Oh no, I can't see my text again. Yes, that is because if you go to your CSS here, your CSS file, and you go to where the hero started, it has an image. It has where you can put your image. So I'm going to go ahead here and import an image here. So I'll just look for anywhere you have picture, and then copy that particular picture. I'm going to copy, let me look at the picture properly before I copy. Okay, so let me copy this darker one, because darker pictures seem to appear better in hero section. Okay, and I'm going to show you what a hero section is in a moment. So you paste your picture here, and then when you're done pasting, go back, check the name of that your picture and replace it here. Your picture could be in jpg, that's jpeg, or png. Right, so here I'm going to write the name is coding. So automatically it has detected that in this same folder that is a picture named coding, and I'll just select that and save. So when I save, go back to your browser, and refresh, and we are having this background here. Wow, if you are here, congratulations, we are moving. Okay, so I'll go again and prompt our ChatGPT with my third question, and the third one, with the third prompt rather, not question, prompt. Write HTML and CSS code for a section that has two columns, the left column for text and the right column for image. I'm telling it what I, because I know what I want to build, right? Okay, so I'll copy that and come here and tell the ChatGPT that this is what I want, and the ChatGPT will say okay. It will go ahead and write me that particular code. Yes, if it's taking time to write, maybe your network is lagging or something. Like where I am now, the network is not too strong. I'm not going to tell you the network. Okay, all right, so here we now have it. We have this section. See, we have section, class, the two columns here. So just go ahead and copy this section and go back to our VS Code. Go to your HTML. Make sure you do not make mistake about copying and pasting at the right place. Okay, I've copied HTML file and I've copied here. Save, go back to your browser, go to here and refresh, and you are going to have something like this, but it is not styled. So for you to style it and make it look nice, come to here and you'll be able to copy your two column section, copy and go back to your CSS, go back to your VS Code, come to your style.css, return, go down and give double space so that you'll be able to differentiate where one started and where one ended, so that later on you can go back and maybe you want to do some personalized stuff. Okay, I've just done that, and here I'm going to refresh on my browser, and voila, this is what we have, but we don't have an image here. Okay, so again we return here and check if there is an image. Yes, of course there is an image, and we just scroll up and check if we have an image for us there. Check. Okay, if you are not seeing any image on this section, so you just come to your HTML and check here. So you are seeing here on the HTML, that is where they added the image. So we are going to copy another image to this same folder here. This time around I want to make copy of this one called fresh, so I'll just copy it and then come to take it to that same folder and paste it. Then when I'm pasted, the name of that file is fresh, so I'm going to remove this image and call it fresh, and automatically it detected that this image is a PNG and not a JPEG. Okay, so I just click on it and then save. When you save, go to your browser and refresh, and voila, this is what we have. Okay, all right, so this is looking interesting. Look at what we want to build here. Okay, don't mind the image, I just opposed the image. We have a drone here, but what we just picked now is not a drone, but it's not an issue. So we can come here. Now I want to give here a name. This section is called a call to action, or CTA, call to action. I'll from our question again, from our query, we say write a code for call to action CTA section with a contact us button and a background image, okay, or overlay blue color. So you can copy that and then go to your ChatGPT again, tell it what to do. It goes around to do what you asked it to do, and it will give you the result. So now when the result is out, your own is to copy and paste. This is so easy. Now I've given you all the tags available, and I gave you a PDF file that is about 900 and so pages. If you can spend your time, and even if you don't read everything, just locate the important parts that concerns what you are building, you'll be able to build any kind of website. Okay, so we copy this again and go to our HTML. Look at it here, is a HTML file. So we come here, is a HTML. We now click and paste. When we're done pasting, you can go to your browser to look at the outcome. So you refresh and we are seeing something like this. We have a button already. Okay, so how do we create a button? Here is our button. Here is our button. So this is how to create a button. If you want to create a button, contact us. It's just button. Okay, all right, I'm going to show you that in our next class, how to create a single button, how to create different kind of buttons. Okay, all right, so now that we are done here, we just need to go to ChatGPT again and copy the CSS file. This is the CSS file. This is a call to, you see it says CTA session, that is call to action. You copy it till the end and copy paste on your code editor. Where are you pasting? Style.css. Like I told you, give some space here, paste it, save, go back to your browser to where you have your stuff and refresh, and we are having something like this. Okay, all right, so this is what we have as a call to, as a what's it called, call to action, or call to buy, or call to whatever. Okay, so now look at this one we have here. You can add your own text as well to have it like this. Okay, all right, okay, let us see what we asked ChatGPT to do and why it didn't write us some tests. Okay, I think he did write us some text. Okay, okay, so let's check the CSS file. All right, so let's see if we can change the background image. First of all, I think we need to take away the image. We don't want an image, so we just take away image, leave it empty. We will not be needing an image. Save, come here, refresh. Okay, nothing changed yet. We want to change the color of that, so we can change it to something darker. Let's see if our text is going to show. Save, refresh. Okay, our background is changing. We don't have a text. It's obvious our text is not showing, so we're going to fix that in a moment. Okay, so one more last thing we'll do here is come to here and say okay, write me a footer section. So we want to have this footer section. Take it to your ChatGPT again, prompt it, and ChatGPT is definitely going to give you what you are asking it to do. All right, so it's taking time to write it for us, and when that is done, we will be good to go. So as the ChatGPT is writing that, let us fix our test. Let us make our test show. This is it. Okay, we have CTA to, okay, we don't have the color, so let's add color here. Let's add color and make it white, and see if we have that done. Okay, so come to our browser and there we refresh. Okay, our test isn't coming. We're going to fix that before the end of this class. Okay, so let us go to our footer and then This is the HTML. The network is very slow here. It's copying. Let me change this background. You see CSS, you must not code for you to change the color. I'm just here changing it here directly, and it's working. So this is the okay, color is white. So why is it not working? Let's change it to red and see why. That's a test color. This is the one I just added, so I can take this off to save this. Okay, so we are having color again here. Let's save this, go to our browser again and refresh, and voila. So the text is there, was there, but the color was not the color blended with the background, so we couldn't see it. That's why. Okay, so here we have the text showing up here now. All right. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT again and see. So in our ChatGPT, the HTML has copied, so we are going to copy the footer. So the body ended there, so we just copy the footer from here, and we get to this footer. Don't copy to the body, you have copied that already. So we copy this and then come to our HTML, come to this part, paste it and save. If you come and refresh, you have your footer, but it is not styled the way you want. So look at the question we told it. Write me a footer section that has 3 columns. First column contains text, second column for menu, and third section for newsletter sign up form. Okay, and these are what we have here. We have text, we have the menu, that's where you have your your quick links and stuff, and then you have your newsletter again. All right, so let us check our ChatGPT and see if the CSS file is done. Okay, as you can see, it's still going on. So we'll just wait for a moment because of network. If not network, all these things, they work so fast. So I think it's getting done in a moment, guys. All right, so here is where we're going to end the class. In this section, when it's done writing this code, we paste it and we see the result, and you take your time, practice it, get access to internet, and then make use of ChatGPT and practice. Okay, all right, that's what we're doing. And maybe if possible, I might send you the codes that we just generated now, so that you can have them and study it yourself. But that will be up to me to decide if it will be important, or I'll just send you the same prompt I gave to ChatGPT, so that you can produce the same results. Okay. Oh, this course is taking longer than is expected, but all the same is for the good. Let's wait for this guy to get done. Okay, I think he's done, right? It's still on, so let's wait for a moment. Okay, because it's taking time, let me come to here and copy what I have here already, so that we won't waste time on this one. We won't waste much time here, so I'll come to my style here and copy for the footer. Let me come here and copy for the footer. Here's footer. So I have a code already. I did this in, so I've just copied the footer from here, copy, close this, and come to this one here, and then paste, save, because our ChatGPT is taking us time. That's why I don't want to wait much longer. So I can come to here now and then refresh, and we have, okay, we are just going to wait for our ChatGPT to come up so we can take it code. So I save, refresh, and we have our footer like this. Okay, so this is what we have created. This is what I showed you before. Okay, and this is what we are able to create now. All right, okay, so this is just it. So guys, go out and try it with ChatGPT, and I want you to send me screenshots of what you built with ChatGPT as soon as possible, right? Okay, now I'll wait you and see what you will do. Thank you so very much for watching, and I believe that this is insightful and helpful. Okay, before I close the course, I have a course. I have done the video already. It is out there for grab. That video teaches you everything you need to know about web design from start to finish. That course is originally selling for 50K, but I am slashing it super cool, because this is my month to give out everything I have learned for free and some for a token. Okay, very soon I'm going to announce to you we are going to be learning data science as well, data analysis as well, and it's going to be very affordable. Okay, so that very course, like I'm telling you, is a course that teaches you how to build websites from scratch to finish, how to build any kind of website, whether company website, your personal website, your blogging website, any kind of company website, or any kind of website that you can imagine, you can build it with that course. So all the tools that are used in teaching that course are inside for you to download when you get this course. This course is selling for 5,000 naira for you here. You can get that course for just 5,000 naira, and you have access to it. Just make private chat me, make payment. Once payment is confirmed, you will send the link that you get the tutorial. You are going to learn everything. Is an hour plus tutorial, so just get ready. An hour 30 minutes. So everything that you need to know about web design is packed inside. Guys, you can't wait to get it. Okay, now let me stop the marketing already and see you in the next section. Thank you for your prayers. I'm here and hearty now, and we will be doing more of this our tutorial back to back. Okay, see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.